You may be wondering why I have Oklahoma on my screen. Well, let me explain what happened. Now, over half of Oklahoma officially belongs to the Indian nations. The Supreme Court ruled that a large swath of Oklahoma belongs to Indian reservation. So the land that was promised to the Indians, they went to court and fought for it, and they won. Boy, this place has been taking a lot of L's, y'all. First, COVID came in, and they have still no control over it. Then they had to close down the country. Then the protests came. Then the statues started to come down. It has been one L after the next. And now they are forced to give the land that they stole, and it's going to go to the Indian nation. More than half of Oklahoma. More than half. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is The Hill, July 9th, 2020. Let me see if I can play this video for y'all. Sorry about that commercial. Okay.
The Supreme Court ruled on Thursday that a large swath of Oklahoma belongs to Native American tribes, in a huge win for a reservation that challenged the state's authority to prosecute crimes on its land. Justice Neil Gorsuch wrote for the 5-4 majority ruling that the disputed area that covers roughly half of the state actually belongs to the Muskogee Creek Nation. Gorsuch wrote, quote, "Today we are asked whether the land these treaties promised remains an Indian reservation for the purposes of federal criminal law. Because Congress has not said otherwise, we hold the government to its word." The ruling could have been the state's authority over much of the land and restricted from prosecuting tribal members who commit crimes on the reservation.
Wow, that's huge. This is a huge win, y'all. They practically lost half of a state in this country. This is huge. So this ruling, as you heard, was a 5-4 decision. This was the U.S. Supreme Court that listened to this case, and they decided to give the Indians the land that were once promised to them. And we know this place ain't big on keeping promises, because that's very historic about these folks. But the Creek tribe released a statement Thursday hailing the decision. The Supreme Court today kept the United States' sacred promise to the Muskogee Creek Nation of a protected reservation. The statement reads, "Today's decision will allow the nation to honor our ancestors by maintaining our established sovereignty and territorial boundaries." Now, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tulsa, now officially belongs to the Muskogee Creek Nation. Okay, doesn't belong to the U.S., belongs to the Indian Nation now. Oklahoma, which was backed in a case by the Trump administration, argued that the territory disputed with the Creek had never been a reservation, and even if it had, it was dissolved a long time ago. So that's what Trump administration had argued, and of course they lost. So, ladies and gentlemen, change is happening real fast in America. It really, truly is. I mean, look, if you're going to keep the promise on the land, hey, keep the promise on the 40 acres and a mule too, because we still want our reparations. It's good to see other groups get their stuff, but we need ours. Let's talk about what we should be getting. Promises were made to our forefathers too. 40 acres, that's a lot of land. That's a lot of land. I don't need a mule. You can just give me a tractor, but give us our reparations, all of it. Y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.